What's going on, everybody? We're back in the lab with Abel and King David, man, for DBM Sports, man. We got a great one tonight. We got one of the most controversial topics of who's the best. On 4th and 1, who getting the ball? Alabama running back or UGA running back? You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to make cases for both of them. You know what I mean? Yes, we are UGA, but at the same time, we can't ignore the dominance of Alabama running backs also. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. King David, man, how things been going with you?
Oh, it's good. Good, hey, bro. Good to be back on the show here and doing another one.
Yeah. So we gonna, we've been getting some comments going back and forth this week on our TikTok. You know what I mean? Of course, if you went to or pulled for Alabama, of course you're going with the Alabama running backs, and then if you went to UJ or pulled for UJ, you was going for the Dogs running backs. But we got 8 running backs, 8 really good running backs that we're gonna be talking about. 4 and 4. You know what I mean? We're gonna start with UGA running backs. We're gonna start with UGA running backs, man. We're gonna go up here. The first running backs we're gonna talk about UGA. The 4 is Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, Sonny Michel, and Knowshon Moreno. I put in, when I was doing this show here, I put in the top running backs for the school since 2000. I didn't go no further than 2000s. So that's why it stops there. Once again, UGA running backs is Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, Sonny Michel, and Knowshon Moreno. Then we're going to go over to the 4 running backs from Alabama. And they are, of course, Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, and Najee Harris. So we got some. We know Alabama got some big bruising, big 6'3" running backs. Man, Najee was pretty big himself, and Derrick Henry, of course. But we can't take away from what UGA running backs got. You know what I mean? Like Nick Chubb. So, and let's start about the few running backs that's still in the league. I know Derrick Henry, and we know Nick Chubb is, and I think Najee Harris is still in the league. So, 4 for 1, man. 4 for 1 right out the rip before we start getting in our case. 4 for 1, who getting the ball out of those 8 running backs I just mentioned?
That's a tough question. From a pure stats, talent standpoint, I'm probably looking at Gurley. He's a combination of kind of speed, power, vision, balance, athleticism. That'll probably be my guy. 4th and 1, who I'm gonna give the ball to out of those guys.
Yeah.